Today, we are counting down the top 10 most dangerous cities in Western Europe for 2025. Our analysis is based on composite index including violent crime rates, property crime, organized crime activity, and overall social instability. We begin our journey in the south of Europe at number 10. Number 10, Naples, Italy. The vibrant historic port of Naples continued to grapple with the deeply entrenched reality, organized crime. While the Camorra influence is less overt than in decades past, it remains the underlying current of the city's criminal economy. For the average citizen and visitors, this translates to a high risk of pickpocketing, bag snatching, and petty theft, particularly in the bustling historic center and around main transport hubs. While violent crimes between gangs rarely touches tourists, the pervasive nature of property crime and feeling of a city operating under two sets of rules earns Naples its place on this list. The chaotic traffic and occasional scams targeting visitors add to the challenges of navigating these otherwise culturally rich metropolises. Number 9 takes us to Marseille, France. France's second largest city, a melting pot of cultures on the Mediterranean coast, has long struggled with a reputation for grit and crime. In 2025, the reputation persists. Marseille is a city of stark contrast, where immense wealth exists alongside impoverished, neglected neighborhood. Drug trafficking and the territorial battles of rival gangs fuel the majority of the city's violent crime, including shootings and grenade attacks. These incidents are generally confined to the northern part of Marseille, but the spillover effect is seen in the city-wide race of armed robberies and carjacking. For residents in certain districts, the presence of organized crime is a daily fact of life. Number 8 takes us to United Kingdom, Birmingham, United Kingdom. As UK's second largest city, Birmingham embodies many of the nation's modern urban challenges. A combination of post-industrial economic shifts and social stratification has created pockets of significant deprivation. The city consistently reports some of the highest rates of knife crime and street robbery in England. Gang violence, often linked to county lines drugs operation, is a persistent concern for law enforcement. While the city center has seen extensive regeneration and is generally safe, the risk escalates markedly in the outer districts, where police resources are stretched thin combating both petty and organized criminality. At number 7, we go to Scandinavian, Stockholm, Sweden. Sweden's elegant capital presents a paradox. On the surface, it's a model of modernity and social welfare. But beneath that surface, a wave of gang-related violence driven by tough wars over narcotics trade has shaken the nation. In 2025, Stockholm is the epicenter of this crisis. A spate of bombings and shooting, often involving young men in marginalized suburbs, has become alarmingly common. While these attacks are typically targeted, the use of explosives in a residential area creates a pervasive sense of insecurity. This, combined with high rates of sexual assaults and growing problems with petty crime on public transport, marks a significant departure from Stockholm's once tranquil image. At number 6 takes us to Germany, Duisburg, Germany, a small city not known to many internationally. Located in the industrial Ruhr region, Duisburg has become a symbol of Germany's struggle with interrogation and economic decline. Certain districts, particularly Breslau, have been labeled as no-go areas by some media, though the reality is more nuanced. What is undeniable is the high level of crime activity. The city is a known hub for clan-based organized crime, involved in everything from drug trafficking to extortion. Open drug dealings, violent altercations between groups, and a general defiance of police authority are reported issues. For Duisburg, the danger is less about random violence against strangers and more about entrenched control of criminal networks over daily life in specific neighborhoods. Number 5 takes us to Belgium, Liege, Belgium. This historic city in Wallonia has earned a fearsome reputation as a center for violent crime. Liege's port and proximity to major European motorways makes it a strategic transit point for international drug cartels. This has fueled a brutal local trade with one of the highest rates of firearm-related crimes in Western Europe. Armed robberies on a cash-in transit vans and pharmacies are frequent. The city also struggles with high volumes of burglaries and car thefts. The blend of organized international crime and aggressive street-level delinquency makes Liege particularly a volatile urban environment. Number 4 takes us to Scotland. Glasgow, Scotland. Despite significant efforts at urban regeneration and social reform, Glasgow's deep-seated issue with poverty and inequality continue to fuel a troubling level of violence. It still possesses one of the highest homicide rates in the United Kingdom. The danger in Glasgow is often linked to its entrenched gang culture, which, while less formalized than in the past, now operates through fast-moving fluid networks. Alcohol-fueled violence and sectarian tension also contribute to city statistics. The economic despair in areas like the East End provides a fertile recruiting ground for gangs, ensuring that Glasgow remains a city where community safety is a primary concern. Number 3 takes us back to Belgium. Charleroi, Belgium. Often cited as one of the poorest cities in Western Europe, Charleroi has struggled to recover from the collapse of its heavy industry. The resulting social decay is starkly visible. The city center is largely abandoned after business hours, creating a vacuum filled by crime. Drug addiction is rampant, leading to high rates of muggings and burglaries. While it lacks the large-scale gang wars of other cities, the sheer desperation and open lawlessness in certain areas is palpable. Charleroi's danger is one of pervasive social breakdown, where economic hopelessness has created a landscape of petty and persistent criminality that directly impacts quality of life. Number 2 takes us back to United Kingdom. Bradford, United Kingdom. Bradford finds itself in a perfect storm of social and economic challenges. Issues of failed integration, higher employment, and widespread deprivation have created fertile ground for criminal exploitation. The city has gained notoriety for being a hub of grooming gangs, exposing deep social failures. On a day-to-day level, it reports some of the highest rates of violent crime and sexual offenses in England. Tension between communities and a perceived lack of effective policies have led to situations where criminal elements operate with a sense of impunity. Bradford is a city where multiple layers of social crisis have converged, creating an environment of significant risk for its inhabitants. So let's go to number 1. Number 1 does not go to a city, but a part of the city, and that is Marseille, France, the northern part of Marseille. For the second year running, the top spot does not go to a new city, but to a specific and acutely troubled part of one we have already mentioned. While Marseille as a whole is dangerous, the northern district, arrondissements 13 through to 16, exists in a category of their own. This is an urban war zone in all but name. The control exerted by drug lords over the sprawling city or housing estate is nearly total. Police incursions are met with military-grade weaponry and coordinated attacks. Murders and attempted murders are a weekly, sometimes daily occurrence. The state authority is routinely challenged, and for the 250,000 residents living here, the danger is inescapable. It's a cycle of poverty, lack of opportunity, and brutal criminal enterprise that has created the most perilous urban environment in West. This list is not meant to sensationalize, but to inform. The factors behind these rankings are complex: economic disparity, failed integration, the global drug trade, the social neglect. While the vast majority of Western European cities remain safe for residents and visitors alike, these 10 locations represent the sharp end of the continent's ongoing struggle with urban crime and social cohesion in 2025. Fact is, violent crime rates in Western Europe are low compared to many parts of America. The risk of a cautious tourist remains slim. The key is awareness, secure your belongings, stay in well-trafficked areas, and be vigilant at night.